Hi pretty people, it's Karima here. Anyway, I'm extremely nervous. I'm extremely nervous. I do not know why. Okay, so as you see by the title, we about to get into season 1, episode 1 of Chainsaw Man. If you watch this, I'm assuming you like anime, and who wouldn't? Honestly, I have a lot of notes for this episode. This episode was pretty cool. Thank you, God. Anyway, I want to start out with the main characters, and then we can get into the recap, and then we can get into my feelings on the episode. Main characters, we got Denji. That's our main boy, okay? He's cool, got blonde hair, an eye patch, he has sharp teeth, and he's skinny. And those are all his defining characteristics. Then we got Pochita. Pochita is a little devil. He's a little devil, and he looks like a dog mixed with a chainsaw. He's got a little pull start for a tail, and he's so fucking cute. Then we got my boy Yakuza boss man, and then we have our pink-haired woman that appears at the end of the episode. So let's get into our episode, okay? Our episode opens up to a guy walking through an alley panting. He walks up to this door, opens it, and then boom, flash to another segment of the show where Denji is waking up in his shed. He lives in this weird ass shed in the middle of the woods because he's poor. You're like, why is he poor? He's poor because he owes $38 million to the Yakuza. He owes the money to the Yakuza, and Yakuza boss man is kind of like the middleman for that, right? He wakes up in his shed, right? And he immediately gets up. He's like, I gotta go to work. So what's he doing? He's selling his balls, right? He's selling his damn eye. Sold his eye and his balls and what I'm assuming to be maybe some other organs to continue to pay off this debt. What else does he do to pay off the debt? He is a devil hunter. He's not like official devil hunter, you know what I'm saying? Because later on we meet our public safety devil hunter, which is pink-haired woman, okay? He hunts devils for the Yakuza, which I'm assuming is illegal shit. That's how he makes his money. How does he hunt the devils? He uses Pochita, and he cuts devils in half with the Pochita, and Pochita is also another devil, so that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He wakes up in the morning, first thing, he kills the devil for Yakuza boss man. The devil's worth 400K, and he's excited about that, but then Yakuza boss man takes off all these additional fees, leaving him with only 70K yen. He got 70,000 yen, and he can only afford to pay a few bills and eat for the rest of the month, basically. And I'm not talking about eat, like I'm talking about eating slices of bread, eat. After he kills this tomato devil, he heads back to his house and shares a slice of bread with Pochita, right? They're talking about their dreams. Well, Denji's talking about his dream because Pochita don't talk, right? Talking about his dreams of eating bread with jam, because he's like, oh, I heard people eat their toast with jam. Like he's never like he's never had that before, which made me sad. And then he's talking about he wants to be with a girl. As they're talking about that, we get a flash to a scene, which is a flashback of how Denji meets Yakuza Man initially. He meets him all the way back when he's a little child, okay? We see Denji standing at a gravesite, looking at a tombstone, and Yakuza boss man is essentially saying to him, I need 700,000 yen from you, and I need it by tomorrow or I'm gonna kill you. Yakuza boss man drives off, and what this implies in this scene is that Denji has inherited his debt from a male family member. I'm assuming it's his father, but they didn't say, but it's strong implications there. This is originally where Denji meets Pochita. Pochita rolls up on Denji, and initially Denji's scared because devils are scary, but Denji sees that Pochita is injured and offers him some of his blood. If a devil drinks human blood, it will pretty much heal the injuries that devil has. And that will come into play later on. You know what I'm saying? He sees that Pochita is injured and offers him some of his blood to heal him. But he says, hey, this blood don't come free, okay? This is a contract. I saved your life, and now you'll save my life when the time comes, right? We come back to the shed, and it's dark outside, and Denji can't sleep because he's having hunger pains, and he's thinking about his money situation, and he continues to talk about his dreams with Pochita when suddenly he begins to cough and coughs up blood. This is when Denji shares with Pochita that his mother died of a heart condition, which made her cough up blood, which I'm assuming will be a key factor in the episodes to come. Anyway, knock, knock, knock. Here's Yakuza Man at the door. He's like, come on, boy, we got devils to hunt. So off he goes into his car, and they drive to an abandoned warehouse where Denji is ambushed. Yakuza Man had lied to him and walked him into a setup. Some random man comes behind Denji and stabs him through his torso, and stabbing Pochita in the process because Denji was holding Pochita here. Stabbed through his torso, stabbed through Pochita, right? Turns out that a lot of Yakuza members are now working for the zombie devil and kind of had turned into zombies themselves in exchange for a little bit of her like devil powers and essence, right? This zombie devil wants to kill all devil hunters, which is valid because she's a devil, right? She pretty much orders all these Yakuza zombies to chop Denji up and put him into a dumpster. What I liked about this episode is that they actually did it. I was like, what? It was actually really funny to see, even though they didn't really show the actual chopping up part. They showed him get stabbed a lot though. I didn't expect them to catch up to him and actually chop him up. I expected him to run away and get away and for that to be a whole different conflict. But the zombies caught up to him, decapitated him, sliced him limb from limb, and cut Pochita in half and put them in the dumpster. Now Pochita and Denji are pretty much dead in the dumpster, right? Denji's blood drips down towards Pochita and enters Pochita. Pochita is then able to merge with Denji. While Pochita and Denji are merging into one, Pochita has a flashback of Denji saying that if he were to ever die, you know, that Pochita can have his body, you know what I'm saying? Eat it, do what he want with it. The body is yours. They merge together, and in a odd scene, I say odd because it's like a scene that takes place like internally. It's almost like both their souls are talking to each other because Pochita is able to speak in the scene, and we know that in the actual world, Pochita can't speak. Pochita says, I'm giving you my heart in exchange to see you reach your dreams. Now, we discussed his dream. He wants to eat toast with jam and he wants to be with a girl, which I think is fucking cute. He does that. They merge together. Denji is sad. Then he emerges from the dumpster as Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man got a big old chainsaw for a head and 2 chainsaws for arms, and he is fucking these zombies niggas up, okay? Zombie chick is completely thrown off. Obviously, she thought he was dead, and he was dead. She's like, what the heck? How did this happen? Get him. She starts hurling these zombie niggas at him, and he's slicing and dicing them, you know, as to be expected. He finally makes his way to the zombie devil and slices her in half, all the way down, slices her in half, right? After he does that, he's pretty much determined to just kill the rest of the Yakuza zombies that are there. And he's saying that once he kills them, his debt will be fully repaid because then he'll have so many like devil bodies to turn into the Yakuza. I didn't really get how that would work because like these are Yakuza members, and yeah. Anyway, he's like, after I kill all y'all, I'm gonna be able to have paid off my debt, basically. And he does it in a sadistic manner. Like, this isn't like, you know, he's not begrudgingly doing this. Right now, he's all fired up. You know what I'm saying? Pochita's dead. He was dead at a point in the night. And now he's ready to kill these niggas, basically. The morning comes, and Denji is done killing all these people. Then comes in our public safety devil hunter, pink-haired woman. She was assigned to come and kill the zombie devil. Her henchmen say, kill him. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, he appears to be a devil himself because he's all chainsawed out, right? But she, the pink-haired woman, sees that he isn't fully devil and he's not fully a person and he's not fully a devil. He's a mixture of both. And I think she sees use in him. Denji, being completely exhausted from murdering, is basically about to pass out, and before he does, he asks the woman, could you please hold me? And before he passes out and turns back into his regular form as Denji, as opposed to being a chainsaw man, she embraces him and kind of like eases him down, which I thought was the cutest fucking thing ever. He just wanted to be with the girl. He said he wanted to cuddle with the girl, and here he is cuddling with the girl. And even though it happened in a weird setup, unfortunate circumstances, he got his wish. So a win is a win. Basically gives him 2 options. She's like, either I kill you now or you become my pet. But listen, my pets get fed well, right? Him being the hungry poor man he is, he's like, well, what's on the breakfast menu, girly? And she says, we have a little bit of this, we have a little of that, and we have like toast and jam, right? And he says, you basically making one of my biggest dreams come true. This is where the episode ends. Overall, it was a pretty decent episode. I wouldn't say it was fantastic, and I definitely wouldn't say it was bad. I find personally that first episodes aren't the best for determining where anime is gonna go and how good it'll be in the long run, but it being decent does say a little bit about it. I really enjoyed the art style of this anime. It's very simple, it's dim, it has a lot of greens, browns, blues, just dim colors all around, and very simplistic in its art style, in the sense that if you're looking for vibrant colors and very, very detailed eyes like animes like to do, that's not the anime that this is. I very, very, very much enjoyed the intro. If you haven't seen the intro, go check it out. The intro is fire. I enjoy the song and I enjoy the visuals that go along with it. I like how he talks about selling his own body parts. I like animes that are willing to go there, you know what I'm saying? Get a little grim, get a little fun, which is why I watched it, because I'm like, Chainsaw Man, sounds like there's gonna be some murders. What I didn't like was the dialogue of the zombie devil, which was our mini boss at the end. It just wasn't good. Like, she really seems slapped together. Now, given this is the first episode, obviously they're not gonna put our main antagonist right in the first episode. And obviously she was gonna get killed in like a few minutes, so like, why give her good lines? But the lines were bad. I don't enjoy the way the devils look. They look like a bunch of mashed up body parts. I don't think I'm supposed to like the way they look anyway, so I'll give the episode a 6.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed this, if you want me to do episode 2, like me up, comment me up, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.